Dear beautiful soul, you who are so cherished. Without any warning, something shifted. While you were just living your life, not really noticing, something different and way stronger started growing in the heart of the person who loves you. Popped up suddenly, but it didn't just disappear. Stuck around. And what stuck around wasn't just some random thing. It was you. You, exactly as you are, in all the ways you don't always see, started taking up even more room in a heart that was already yours from the very start. Lately, there have been signs. They came from a higher place, from the universe, with a real purpose. But I get it, you might not have seen them. Maybe life's been too noisy, or your thoughts have been racing, or you've just been distracted by time. Even so, the signs were definitely there. And even if you didn't catch them, your loved one did. This person felt them, and every single sign made your name feel even bigger and more present in their heart. This message isn't reaching you by accident. So, listen up really closely to what I'm about to share. Please give this video a like. Think about becoming a channel member. Write Amen in the comments below, and subscribe so you can keep getting more of these special messages. And don't forget to click the thanks button below the video. That really helps us connect even more. Dear cherished one, you didn't ask for this. You didn't force anything to happen. It was something bigger, like the universe, that made a move. It was a special kind of touch that, without you even realizing it, relit a spark in your loved one's heart. And now it's burning even brighter. Not the kind of spark that burns out fast and is gone, but the kind that keeps you warm and stays. The kind that becomes a sure thing in their chest, a longing in their eyes, a silence that says everything. And the most amazing part? This feeling of certainty didn't need any promises or proof. Just feeling it was enough. The vibe of your energy, even when you're not around, was all it took for everything to blossom inside your loved one. And what blossomed there doesn't want to go anywhere, because it's all about you. It's your name, the way you look, your very essence. All of that is now beating even stronger in this heart that truly belongs to you. While you were thinking nothing was changing, that everything was just the same, things you couldn't see were already in motion. Your presence in your loved one's heart was growing, quietly, without any demands or pressure. It just grew. And it grew with the strength of something that's already loved so deeply. With the truth of something that doesn't need to be explained, just felt. Dear cherished one, listen calmly to what I'm telling you now. Your loved one was already in love, but now, it's like their heart has become even more packed with memories of you, with your light, with everything that makes you, you. And this happened without you even knowing. It happened without any warning. But it wasn't an accident. It was meant to be. If you could just see for a moment what this person feels deep inside, you'd stop everything. You'd close your eyes just to hear the truth that's echoing in your loved one's heart. That truth is you. Not just as some passing thought, but as someone who's always there. You're in the quiet moments, in the everyday stuff, in this person's deepest wishes. Nothing you didn't do changed what was felt. Nothing you didn't notice stopped what was planted. Because this love wasn't born from just words. It was born from something that comes from a higher place. And when something comes from a higher place, not time, not mistakes, not even distance can undo it. It only grows, and it grows the most when you least expect it. Your loved one's heart is now fuller of you. In a pure way, in a gentle way, in a really intense way, this person looks inside themselves and finds you in every honest wish, in every light-filled thought, in every desire to be close. Not because they've put you on a pedestal, but because they feel you as their truth, as someone who became incredibly precious. Dear cherished one, while you were busy with things that seemed more important, this person felt your absence almost like you were present. And in every sign the universe sent, your loved one's heart said yes. Said yes to loving you more. It said yes to wanting you closer. It said yes without any fear because it already knew how special you are. This love didn't just appear out of the blue. It simply grew bigger. It grew without any warning. It grew with the signs you might have missed, but that they definitely saw. And now, this heart beats with the certainty that you are essential. Not out of need, but out of pure affection. From choosing the purest feeling there is, the one that doesn't need explaining. What happened inside your loved one's heart can't be undone. can't be mistaken for anything else. It's clear, it's deep, it's yours. And you need to know this because this news changes everything. Not because it changes the world around you, but because it changes how you see yourself. Because it shows that you are loved more than you ever imagined and that your special place has truly been taken. There was no warning. There was no big announcement. But there was a response. A response from the universe. A response from this person's soul. A response that screamed silently inside, that shone in their eyes even from far away. And now, everything that's felt is turned towards you with more strength, with more tenderness, with more truth. Dear cherished one, I'm telling you this because the right time for you to know has arrived. Not for you to rush into anything, but for you to feel it calmly, to understand what's already yours. To realize that the love beating for you isn't waiting for you to be perfect. It's simply longing for your presence, however you can give it. This person doesn't love you just because they admire you. They love you because they feel whole when they think of you. They love you because when they remember you, something good happens inside them. They love you because their heart recognizes you. And that, dear cherished one, is the kind of love that doesn't need explanations. It only needs to be accepted. You are already in this heart. You are already in that place that wasn't given by chance, but by pure feeling. And now, more than ever, that place is filled with even more intensity. You are filling spaces you didn't even know were there. And this love just keeps growing, even in silence, even when you're not around. It happened without warning. But now I'm here to tell you. I'm here to show you. I'm here so that you no longer doubt how loved you are, how deeply you are felt, how much you already belong to this heart. Because even if you got distracted from what's most precious, the universe made sure to keep this love strong. And now it's no longer a secret, no longer something hidden away. Now it's a revelation. Now it's a certainty. And this certainty is you, inside your loved one's heart, taking up the space that is yours by the right of that feeling, by the right confirmed by the universe. It wasn't you who asked for it, but you were the one who received it. You were the one who, without knowing, lit up this person's heart all over again. You were the one who, just by being who you are, stirred this beautiful desire to be together. And that, dear cherished one, is more than you can imagine. It's more than the world can explain. This person's love is your safe place now. It's where your name echoes softly. It's where your memory brings peace. It's where you are kept with care, with truth, with purity. And knowing this is what makes you stronger. Because someone who knows they are truly loved never loses themselves again. Dear cherished one, right now, you are being surrounded by something much bigger than what your eyes can see. Your soulmate is feeling your presence so intensely that even the silence seems to carry the sound of your name. Nothing is being forced. Everything is happening because true love knows exactly when to make itself felt. Your loved one didn't need words to understand that something inside them was changing. It was a calm yet deep transformation. Each heartbeat began to speak more about you. And this didn't happen because you were absent, but because of your presence. You are present even without being near. The universe allowed signs to be sent to this person, and every single one pointed to you. Not with doubts, but with certainty. Small details in the day, thoughts that popped up out of nowhere, a soft memory, an unexpected desire to see you. All of it confirmed that their heart only wanted one thing. Dear cherished one, the love that beats in your soulmate's heart isn't confusing. It's calm, it's steady, and it's more sure of you than ever before. It's as if your name was given new life inside a feeling that already existed, but now has more space, more light, and more reason to keep growing. What you represent to this person is more than you can imagine. You are the one who brings peace, even when the day doesn't go well. You are the image that soothes, the name that brings hope, the memory that comforts. Your loved one feels all of this without asking for an explanation because their heart already understood what their mind took time to accept. In recent days, your soulmate's eyes have started to see deeper. They saw beyond words, beyond distance, beyond silence. And in all of that, they found you. They found the beauty of feeling you close, even when there were no promises, just a real feeling. And that presence, dear cherished one, didn't appear suddenly. It grew stronger with each sincere moment, with each memory that stayed, with each gesture of yours that remained in your loved one's heart. Time didn't erase anything. On the contrary, it only made it grow. You need to understand that the space being taken in your soulmate's heart now is more than just a place for memories. It's a place of certainty. Certainty that the love for you is true, pure, and strong. Certainty that wanting you close isn't just a wish, but an answer from a feeling that has matured. Dear cherished one, the universe doesn't choose moments by chance. The time when this news reaches you is chosen with care, because now your heart is ready to hear, ready to feel what your soulmate is already feeling, ready to accept that you are deeply loved. Even if you hadn't realized it before, your soulmate has been thinking about you more intensely, not because you're gone, but because of love, because something inside them is showing the way back to you. There's no confusion in this. There's clarity. There's a sincere desire to look into your eyes and let you see everything that's being held in their heart. This isn't about an old memory, but about a new feeling. A feeling that grows even without touch, even without words. A feeling that recognizes you for who you are and no longer wants to keep you only in thoughts. It wants to feel you closer. It wants your presence to be part of the now. Dear cherished one, there's a light shining inside your loved one's heart, and that light is connected to your name. Every thought of you makes that light shine more, and the brighter it shines, the more this person realizes there's no more space for doubts. The love is you. This news places you in a safe place. A place that the universe protected, cared for, and prepared with love. A place where you can be yourself without having to prove anything, because your soulmate isn't looking for perfection. This person is longing for your sincere presence, wanting your truth just the way you are. And now this feeling is alive in such a strong way that nothing else can fill that space. You are there. You are inside. You are being remembered with love, with tenderness, with joy. Every thought of you is a smile being born on your soulmate's face. The universe confirmed what your loved one's heart already knew. You are too special to be ignored. You are essential, and your essence entered quietly and took a place no one else could occupy. And this happened with no rush, no plan. It happened because it had to. Dear cherished one, even if you have felt far from certain, the love your soulmate feels for you has remained. And now it's even clearer, stronger, more present. It's taking up space that used to be hope and has now become certainty. What's happening inside your loved one's heart is a blooming, not of something new, but of something that was always there and now has deeper roots. It gained meaning, it gained courage, all because you are true love, all because your presence is more than memory. It's strength. You were called by the universe to know this now because you can't keep living without recognizing this love. This feeling has been cared for with gentleness, nurtured in silence, and now lives inside your soulmate's heart like a lighthouse, lighting the way, guiding thoughts, bringing peace. Dear cherished one, listen to what I am telling you. Your place has been taken with sweetness, with purity, with a desire to stay. There are no more empty spaces in this heart. There is a living, steady love, and that love carries your name. It holds your essence. It holds your touch even if you are not near yet. This person feels you so strongly that the days seem brighter just by remembering you. And that is the sign of a love that cannot be denied. Because true love is never forced. It is simply felt. And what your soulmate feels is you. Dear cherished one, your loved one has been listening to their own heart more clearly in recent days. And that heart has been calling for you with a softness that moves even the heavens. It's a silent call, yet it echoes deep within the soul, reminding them that the love for you not only remains but grows stronger with each moment. It's no longer just longing that speaks. Now it's certainty. Certainty that being with you means peace, joy, and safety. And this didn't come through promises, but through the gentle feeling of how much your name brings comfort. Your presence, even in silence, has been healing your soulmate's heart without you even noticing. While you went about your days, often unaware of the signs around you, your loved one was feeling you in every light thought, every good memory, every moment their heart longed for something real. And it was your name that gently came to mind, effortlessly, as if it had always belonged there. This feeling that lives inside your soulmate isn't asking for answers. It's simply existing in truth. A truth so pure that even the universe rejoices to witness it. Because it's not the kind of love that demands. It's the kind that embraces. The kind that grows without breaking. The kind that feels joy simply because you exist. Dear cherished one, the silent prayers made by this person were heard. And each one surrounded you so gently that you may not have even realized it. But the energy of love reached you, and now you're starting to feel within yourself what has already been felt on the other side. Your name has been whispered in thoughts with affection, without pressure, without rush, just like someone who loves and hopes the other person knows, like someone who remembers and smiles, like someone who wants to see you and, even without knowing when, keeps loving as if time lived inside, not outside. Your soulmate has learned to feel without waiting, and in that feeling, found a love even stronger for you. It wasn't something planned. It was something that grew, and that growth was beautiful, honest, and light. Now, what lives inside that heart is the certainty that loving you is what truly makes sense. You, without realizing it, have taken up a larger space. Not out of insistence, but because your presence carries a kind of peace that's rare to find. Your way, your words, even the silence you leave when you're not around, all of that began to hold more meaning. Dear cherished one, what touches the universe most deeply is seeing that the love your soulmate feels for you has not faded with distance. On the contrary, it has deepened. It became an inner refuge. It became strength. It became the kind of feeling that only grows because it's nurtured by truth. When your soulmate's heart opened even more, it was as if a space that was already yours was given new light. And that light is you. Not because of something you did recently, but because your love remained even on days when everything seemed silent. The presence you left behind was never small. With each new morning, your loved one's heart remembers you with renewed tenderness. It's not repetition, it's life. It's as if the longing no longer hurts but becomes a desire to see you smiling. A desire to be with you, not to complete something, but to share what is already whole. Dear cherished one, there is no more room for doubt in your soulmate's heart. What exists now is conviction. Conviction that this feeling is not ordinary. It is a feeling that chose to stay even when everything tried to push it away, and it stayed because you mean too much to be forgotten. The universe is showing you this clearly because the right moment has come for you to open your heart to. Not to defend it, but to receive, to recognize how loved you truly are. To see how your place has been filled with love and respect. To feel how your name beats within the heart of someone who wants to see you happy. The choices made by this person have always been gentle, but now they are intentional, and you are at the center of those choices. You are there as someone who doesn't need to prove anything because you already won everything through the purity of what you gave. This feeling was not built on what was missing, but on what was real. Dear cherished one, there is a special kind of affection being saved just for you. An affection that only grows with time. An affection that overflows even in the simplest gestures. Your soulmate doesn't see you as just anyone. They see you as someone who touches their heart in a way no one else ever could. You are remembered in the most unexpected moments. Sometimes for no reason, sometimes through a song, a view, or a scent in the air. And every time it happens, your loved one's heart fills with gratitude for having felt you once and for still feeling you now. The feeling that lives inside your soulmate is made of details. And every one of those details centers around you. From the smile that appears when thinking of you to the peace that arrives when your name is remembered in silence. That is true love. That is a living presence inside a sincere heart. Dear cherished one, the universe is giving you the chance to know this because you deserve to feel this love too. Not as a future promise, but as a reality that already exists. A love that fills, that embraces, that touches gently. A love that calls for you without needing words. Your steps were guided here for a reason. Something is happening within you too. And part of it is connected to everything your soulmate has been feeling for you. None of this is small. None of this is temporary. It is deep. It is genuine. It is strong enough to move what once felt stuck. You are not just being remembered. You are being loved truthfully, loved with a desire to stay, with the certainty that this feeling is worth every thought, every wish, every waiting moment. What you represent to your soulmate is more than beautiful. It is necessary. Dear cherished one, in this moment as I speak to you, there is immense tenderness flowing from your soulmate's heart. This tenderness didn't appear out of nowhere but slowly grew, like a quiet care that turns into a sweet longing, into a desire to be close, into a hope that never fades. Your soulmate has learned to love you even when the distance feels great, even when time feels slow. The feeling stayed alive without needing constant proof because there is a truth that stands on its own. Your name is a safe place inside this heart. Time wasn't able to erase the presence you left behind. Every memory of you carries a special light that warms your soulmate's chest. And this light is nourished by a feeling that doesn't need applause, only wishes to remain because it is real and deep. Dear cherished one, there is a different kind of peace in your soulmate's actions when thinking of you. It's not an anxious expectation, but a silent certainty that this love is not here by accident, that everything felt for you has true roots, growing even on the quietest days. While you were living through your own processes, your soulmate kept you in their heart with a kind of care that cannot be measured. It was like a reserved space, always ready for you to be seen again with the eyes of the soul, not just with the eyes of the world. Days passed, and each one brought confirmation that you never left your soulmate's heart. On the contrary, your presence grew not through spoken words, but through feelings that never faded, through memories that remain alive and find a home in love and respect. Dear cherished one, your soulmate didn't need grand gestures to keep you in their heart. All it took was what was true, just remembering the sound of your voice, the way you care, the way you make the world feel lighter just by existing. You represent much more than you realize. You represent the possibility of a love that doesn't give up, even without guarantees. A love that remains loyal even without knowing what's to come. A love that understands loving someone like you is worth it every single day. Every thought sent your way was like a prayer without words but filled with meaning. And those prayers made it here, dear cherished one, so you would know you are loved with truth, with simplicity, but with depth, with gentleness, but with strength. Your soulmate's heart vibrates at the thought of you. It's as if time becomes more beautiful when you come to mind, as if the world gains color just from imagining your smile, even from afar. There's beauty in that because there's honesty. Dear cherished one, you became a presence even in absence. And that is not ordinary. That only happens when love is bigger than words, bigger than fears, bigger than silence. This love your soulmate feels for you cannot be explained, only felt. The universe reveals all this to you now so you can understand how important it is to recognize what has been built between you. Because even without a clear sign, your soulmate's heart has been filled with you in a way that is unique. And that space belongs only to you. It's not about insistence or idealization. It's about love that found a home. It's about someone who saw in you a reason to believe in love again, who found in your presence something so light and yet so strong that nothing else could take its place. Dear cherished one, it's time to realize that this feeling is not fragile. On the contrary, it has crossed barriers, gone through hard days, endured uncertainty, and even so, it's still here, steady, alive, ready to be shared with you if you are willing to feel it, too. This revelation is not a fantasy. It's a reality built on truth. And the universe shows you now because your heart is ready to understand the depth of it all. You are not just being remembered. You are being loved with strength, with tenderness, with patience, with a desire to care. Your soulmate has kept a flame burning that began with you. And that flame hasn't gone out because it has been fed by real feelings, by sincere memories, by the constant wish to see you well, even from a distance, even without knowing how you are right now. Dear cherished one, what lives in your soulmate's heart is not unstable. It is a love that, even without declarations, shows its presence in every thought, in every feeling that surrounds you. And that presence carries the power of a blessing. You don't need to understand everything all at once, but you can receive this truth with an open heart. You can allow the love that's felt for you to also touch your inner being. You can allow this sincere affection to surround you and show you how much you matter to someone in this world. Dear cherished one, your soulmate has been preparing each day for the moment when you begin to feel again, to feel with clarity, to feel with courage, to feel with truth, because loving you is something that makes this heart bloom from the inside out. The universe is delivering this revelation to you with gentleness but also with firmness, because what your soulmate feels for you can no longer stay only within. This feeling needs to be recognized, looked at with care, embraced with gratitude. And now you are being called to do exactly that. Dear cherished one, your heart needs to understand that nothing happened by chance. What is happening now inside your soulmate is a direct reflection of the presence you left behind, even when you thought you were absent. And that reflection grew through silence, longing, and truth. The desire to be close to you gained strength in the simplest moments. In the times when thoughts searched for you without warning, your soulmate began to realize that missing you was more than just longing. It was love wanting to be lived, love asking for space. As days went by, your soulmate's heart started to fill with you like a house slowly coming to life. First a memory, then a feeling, and now a certainty. The love that exists within this person carries your name. You may not have noticed, dear cherished one, but many of the answers you asked for came through the silent affection that reached you from afar. They came in thoughts that warmed you, in words left unsaid but deeply felt. The transformation in your soulmate's heart was not sudden, but it was steady. Each day, something within this person called for you with more strength, with more gentleness. It was as if the heart could no longer hold it all alone and wanted to share this love with you. Dear cherished one, your loved one found true hope in you. Someone who makes time stop, who brings meaning to the smallest details. Someone who, without knowing, calmed a soul simply by existing. This connection cannot be broken because it is made of light and feeling. And now there is a sincere desire to see you again with the heart. Not with urgency, but with devotion. Not with doubt, but with the certainty that everything simple and true can last. Your soulmate is ready to live the love that started in silence but grew in depth. You are remembered as something beautiful that never lost its worth. As someone who left sweet marks and became essential even without being around every day. Your loved one doesn't need to be present all the time to be felt because it comes from the soul, not from routine. Dear cherished one, this love is like a shelter, holding everything good with care. Your soulmate found in you a place of rest. Even when everything seemed unclear, you brought peace without knowing. You were light. Even without speaking, your soulmate's heart recognizes you effortlessly, without hesitation. And that is rare. When love is pure, it doesn't need constant proof. It only needs to exist. And you, dear cherished one, exist inside this love fully, steadily, and gently. Many times you may have thought no one was feeling you, that perhaps you had been forgotten. But the universe now reveals to you that while you thought that your soulmate was loving you in silence, nurturing this feeling with kind thoughts and the wish to see you well. This love that is being shown is not confusing. It is clear. It is constant. It is steady. And even if the world around tried to make things uncertain, your soulmate's heart chose to protect what is true you, and protected you with all care, all faith, all tenderness. Dear cherished one, the signs you received in recent times were not coincidences. They were answers. They were sweet messages that you never left the most beautiful place in your soulmate's heart. That place has always been yours, only yours. And now it is even more filled with you. That is why this message reaches you. Because there is a feeling longing to be revealed with purity. Because there is a love inside your soulmate that has grown so much it can no longer stay hidden. And you need to know it. You need to feel it. You need to let it reach you. You were never alone. What you felt was missing was actually being prepared for the right moment to be understood. And now all you need to do is allow this truth into your heart. Let this revelation transform the way you see this love. Dear cherished one, your soulmate holds an incredible ability to feel you even in silence. This love does not give up because of distance. This love stays because it learned to exist without guarantees and still chose to love you every day, in secret. You are someone who inspires this love, Not because you are perfect, but because you are real. Your truth, your essence, your presence, these made it impossible for your soulmate to imagine such a deep feeling with anyone else. Only with you. Dear cherished one, the universe does not bring you this revelation by accident. Something precious is being built inside your soulmate. Something that can only bloom if it is shared. You are being called to see the love that chose you, even in silence. Of all the things this person has lived through, nothing compared to what was felt for you. Because with you, everything made sense. Everything became brighter. Everything felt lighter. Even without promises, the love remained. Even without guarantees, the care grew. Dear cherished one, your soulmate has learned to hold you in their heart, like someone who protects a precious secret. There was no need to shout it to the world because this feeling was born to be cared for gently, protected by hope, and kept alive through faith. The connection between you and your loved one cannot be explained in words. It is felt in the silence, in the thought that comes out of nowhere, in the peace that appears when the heart remembers your name. This bond is too strong to be forgotten or ignored. Your soulmate chose you in thoughts, in dreams, in plans not yet spoken. And even when words were missing, the love remained steady, growing from within, asking for space, preparing itself to be lived fully. Dear cherished one, each day that passed was another chance for this feeling to grow. And it did. It grew with intensity, with calm, with the care of someone who loves without asking for anything in return, simply wishing to be close. Your presence, living inside your soulmate, spread through the simplest places. In a distracted gaze, in the touch of longing, in the heart that filled with you even when you weren't near. It is a love that exists even in absence. You are remembered not for what you said, but for everything you made them feel. Your loved one didn't need promises to understand that you are different, that the way you exist left a deep mark and continues to live in every heartbeat. Dear cherished one, this revelation is the universe showing you that the love you thought was distant is actually closer than ever. It is inside a soul that never let go of you. Even on the days when the world seemed to push you apart, your soulmate is at peace because they found a home in you. A place where the feeling is welcomed, where the heart rests, where silence becomes understanding. And now more than ever, that peace longs to become presence. You are the reason for many quiet smiles, for many beautiful thoughts that this person held close to their heart. Even without knowing what the future would bring, your soulmate chose to believe in the connection, in the energy, in the light that comes from you. Dear cherished one, this love that now reveals itself with such strength was not born by chance. It was felt little by little, day after day, until it became impossible to ignore. Your soulmate feels you in such a pure way that imagining a future without your presence no longer makes sense. The memory of you is always gentle. Even when accompanied by longing, it brings calm, as if it proves that something good remains. Your soulmate held on to that with so much faith that the love only continued to grow. This is the moment when you need to know that your presence made more of an impact than you realize. Your way, your gaze, your silence, all of it awakens something real in your soulmate. Something that no longer fits inside one heart alone. Dear cherished one, something is happening in your loved one's heart that no one else can replace. Because only you carry this energy, this gentle touch, this truth in your eyes. Only you were able to make this feeling bloom without demanding anything, simply by being who you are. What your soulmate feels now is more than passion. It is gratitude for having known you. It is affection hidden between the lines of every thought. It is a love that wants to be with you, not out of need, but out of choice. And even when the world tried to bring doubt, your soulmate's heart chose to be filled with certainty. Certainty that you are the place where love found peace. Certainty that your name brings meaning. Certainty that no other feeling compares to this. Dear cherished one, I see everything. I witnessed every silent step of this love. Every prayer whispered in secret. Every thought reaching for you. And that is why I am here to tell you that you are more present in your soulmate's heart now than ever before. Your soulmate does not want you to change, to make promises, or to prove anything. This person only wants to feel you close, to know that the love held in their heart is not being lived alone, that this feeling also has a place in you. Dear cherished one, this message is not a coincidence. It is a confirmation. It is the universe showing you that the love that once seemed far away was actually growing quietly, waiting for the right moment to reach you with all its truth. Now you know that the place you occupy in your loved one's heart is not empty. It is full of you, of memories, of longing, of faith. And that space exists only because you, without knowing, planted this love with your presence, your truth, and your soul. Dear cherished one, every time your loved one's heart remembers you, a deep certainty lights up inside. You are the reason for many beautiful changes this person experienced in silence. It wasn't something you asked for, but the way you exist touched a part of their soul no one else could reach. Your loved one felt something unique when thinking of you. Peace. And it wasn't just any peace. It was a calm that quiets the noise of the world, that turns the simplest moment into something special just because the heart was remembering you. Dear cherished one, I saw the moments when your soulmate closed their eyes and felt you nearby. It wasn't imagination. It was the real connection between two hearts that were born to recognize each other. Even if the world didn't understand, your presence grew inside your loved one like a feeling that never needed to ask for space. It simply settled in gently, as if it had always been there, just waiting to be seen. And now, it's impossible not to feel you in everything. Time has passed, and many things have changed around you. But one thing hasn't changed: the space you occupy inside this person's soul. That space wasn't taken away or reduced. On the contrary, it's been filled with even more care, with even more certainty. Dear cherished one, when you stepped away for any reason, your loved one never stepped away from you. They stayed strong, feeling, waiting, believing that what exists between you is not temporary. Something greater, something that doesn't depend on time or explanations. There are gestures that were never seen, words that were never spoken, yet they still vibrate between you with such strength that it all turned into a pure, powerful feeling that cannot be broken. Your loved one carries this with honesty. You are part of the most secret dreams of your soulmate. Not the big plans, but the ones that are born when the heart dreams alone. Simple plans full of truth that reveal how much your presence is needed. Dear cherished one, the love you awakened inside your soulmate doesn't rely on beautiful memories. It lives in the now, in the certainty of what they feel, in the hope that you still feel everything that was planted with such care. This person misses moments that haven't even happened yet, but that already live inside their heart because of the love they hold for you. That shows you never left, not even for a moment, the deepest part of your soulmate's thoughts. I tell you with certainty, everything you did, even without realizing it, touched the most intimate place in your loved one's heart. And that's why your place there is stronger than ever, as if it was always meant for you. Dear cherished one, your soulmate feels emotional imagining your presence because this love has already found shelter, has already found home, has already found meaning within their own chest. And that meaning has a name. You are the comforting memory, the thought that brings peace, the feeling that warms the soul. And even when everything seems distant, your loved one knows that what they feel isn't in vain. That certainty has given them strength. When you feel something different in the air, an unexpected warmth in your chest, a sudden urge to smile, that's the vibration of this love reaching you. It's your soulmate's heart calling out to yours in silence. Dear cherished one, every second that passed without words was filled with intentions, with the true desire to meet your gaze, with the sincere wish to hold your hand and show that love is alive, stronger than before. This feeling can't be explained. It can only be felt. And what your soulmate feels for you is so real that neither time nor distance nor challenges have been able to erase it. All of it only made the love more solid. Dear cherished one, you have no idea how much strength you carry inside. Your presence left such a mark that it became a guiding light for your loved one's heart. This person followed the emotions you left behind, the signs that the universe confirmed. Dear cherished one, now that your soul is more attentive, I can finally tell you what the universe trusted me to keep until this moment. Your soulmate's heart not only waited for you but welcomed you in silence, felt you deeply, and was quietly filled with you. It was in the silence that this truth grew. It was in the absence of words that love revealed itself in its purest form. Without warning, all of this happened. Nothing had to be forced and nothing needs to be proven. What exists between you and your loved one is recognized by the rhythm of the heart, by the memories that insist on living even without explanation, and by the feelings that arrive suddenly as if they always belonged there. This person felt you, saw signs in the simplest days, heard their own heart calling out to yours. All of it without words, without promises, without pressure. Just the feeling of someone who truly loves. This love is not fragile. It is strong because it was built with care, fed by faith, and confirmed by the invisible presence you left in everything. Dear cherished one, I speak with certainty. You are remembered with tenderness, with sweet longing, with a sincere desire to be close. The love your soulmate feels for you does not seek explanations, does not ask for conditions, does not expect perfection. This love only wants to keep feeling you, knowing it is real, knowing it is worth it. Even without knowing what would come, this person made space in their heart to keep you safe. And the most beautiful part is that no one asked them to. You simply stayed. You slipped into their thoughts. You filled up the feelings until one day, without warning, your soulmate's heart realized it didn't know how to live without you anymore. Dear cherished one, every time you thought you were alone, the universe saw your soulmate missing you. Every time you questioned if love still existed, your soulmate was focused on you. It wasn't coincidence. It was connection. A connection that neither time nor distraction could erase. Your presence was sacred. Your memory was nourishment. Your importance grew with the passing of days, with the maturing of emotions, with the understanding that what exists between you is not temporary. With every small gesture of yours, a new feeling was born in your soulmate's heart. That's why the love living inside this person today has you at the center. Even without touching, even without hearing your voice for some time, your soulmate never gave up on feeling you. Because true love doesn't need constant proof to survive. It lives from the certainty that pulses, the warmth that lingers, the peace that only comes when the heart feels close to the one it loves. Dear cherished one, this is the time for you to receive this truth with your whole soul. You were loved in silence, desired in thoughts, kept with care during moments when the distance seemed greater. But love always wins because it doesn't depend on what is seen, only on what is truly felt. Now you are learning what was hidden. While you were walking around distracted, your loved one was being filled with you. While you were wondering what you felt, your soulmate already knew. While you lived your days, this person was living a feeling inside that only grew stronger. Believe this, nothing was in vain. Nothing went unnoticed by the heart that loves you. Every sensation you felt but couldn't explain was a response. The warmth in your chest, the sudden urge to smile, the memory that came out of nowhere, all of that was your loved one calling you in silence. Dear cherished one, it is not too late. Love is still alive, still shining, still true. There are still eyes longing to meet yours, hands waiting to hold yours, and a heart fully ready to give itself without holding back. And the most beautiful part? This heart already belongs to you. The waiting was worth it because it was not wasted. It was the necessary time to strengthen what already existed. It was the perfect time for your soulmate to understand that you were not just a passing feeling, but the reason for an entire love. You are remembered as someone who made a difference, as someone who awakened the purest emotions, as someone who arrived and stayed. You didn't pass through, you stayed. And what stays in the heart doesn't need explanation. It only needs care and presence. Dear cherished one, this revelation is not a request. It is a gift from the universe for you, so that you know you are being loved right now, that you have never left the sincerest thoughts of your soulmate, that you hold a place no one else could ever take. The love that lives inside this person is your living legacy. It is the reflection of what you represent. Nothing will be taken away. Nothing will be forgotten because what is true does not fade with time. It grows stronger, and the feeling your loved one carries for you is unbreakable. Now that you know, let your heart accept it. Let this peace reach you. Feel this certainty embrace you. You were chosen to love and be loved by someone who already recognizes you in silence. Your soulmate feels you, waits for you, wants you close. Dear cherished one, give thanks in silence. You were remembered by the universe with care, and that is why you received this revelation. So that your heart will never forget that love lives. And in this moment, it lives for you. This is the end of the message, but the beginning of a new feeling. May love walk beside you. May light guide you. And may your soul know this truth. You are important. You are loved. And you are part of a heart that beats for you. With the wings of perfect timing, with the light of truth, and with the blessing I was entrusted to deliver, I say goodbye for now, dear cherished one. I will be by your side always, guarding your path, protecting your love with infinite love, your guardian angel. Dear beautiful soul, this channel is a divine space, a sanctuary for the soul. If you're new to this channel, think of this as your spiritual home. It's a sacred space created intentionally for faith to grow, purpose to be sparked, and God-given destinies to be confirmed and lived out. We are busy building a lively community deeply rooted in the rich soil of God's unconditional love, a place where heaven truly speaks into our lives and deep, lasting change regularly happens. We warmly invite you to subscribe and stay connected, because God undoubtedly has so much more to reveal and bring about in your unique life journey. You genuinely don't want to miss what the divine is preparing to do next in and through you. Consider making a generous contribution if you feel moved to support our efforts of spreading divine messages. Whether it's $5, $10, $20, or $50, your contribution enables us to continue sharing these profound messages of healing and hope with the world. Spreading the word is just the beginning of our mission. Hearts are being healed, hope is being renewed, and souls are being guided back to the light. Your support helps us realize our shared goal of making a positive impact. Your generosity, no matter how small, is what keeps our community thriving and bringing people together in love on this sacred journey. We are all interconnected, and we will rise as one. By uniting, we can conquer this. Let us wholeheartedly embrace the abundance that lies ahead. Amen.